My first interaction with Leica was when I was a student, when we had access to Kern and Vilt instruments. Since then I've used other manufacturers' equipment, but primarily Leica equipment throughout my surveying career. On certain projects, I was not in a position to compete with larger companies, better resourced companies, who had access to drones and laser scanners, for instance. The BLK 3D has given me an in for smaller projects that otherwise would have been unavailable to me. The main goal is to improve the deliverables, to add value to the deliverables to our clients. Initially I saw it in two ways: assist in producing orthographic images, essentially images that look like aerial photographs but have been taken at ground level. And secondly, to produce 3D models of sites as an aid memoir for some of my legal clients, but also to potentially add afterwards data that hadn't originally been collected in the traditional 2D traditional surveying methods. The BLK 3D, as I see it, is a multi-tool that offers lots of different capabilities all in one small form factor. In my line of boundary disputes, it's not feasible to start flying drones and have terrestrial laser scanners because it would get a reaction. The BLK 3D allows me to go with what appears to the uninitiated to be a mobile phone, collect photographs, but still to be able to measure things that wouldn't be directly accessible otherwise. I had a situation where I needed to record road markings, and it wasn't feasible to do that. You know, it was unsafe to go out in the middle of the road with a total station, with a prism on a pole. And that gave me the ability to, the BLK 3D gave me the ability to take those measurements. With the BLK 3D, collected the images, underlaid it under my survey, and essentially traced it. Another advantage was, again, on a site where I didn't deliver an ortho image or a 3D model, but the client came back to me and said, "Oh, we forgot to ask you to survey this. Could you please add it to the plan? Could you go back to site, an hour's drive away, resurvey it and update the plan?" Well, I'd already collected that information and produced the plan, and he had a drawing the next day. I've combined the BLK 3D both with a FLX 100 receiver with a SmartNet license to get me orientation and positions for my models that I create, but also I've connected it and used it with a DST 360, which allows me essentially, with the use of a laser target, simple laser target, to carry out a traditional reflectorless total station survey. I think overall the BLK 3D is underappreciated within the UK surveying industry. And I would say that most small to medium-sized survey companies would be able to see a benefit in having one or two on their fleet.